Hi guys, I am so excited that I have had the opportunity to record these work hour prompts for this week. This is for April, the week of the 28th, and I am trying something new. I want to be able to show you in boards where to find these scripts. I also want to show you how to plug things into ChatGPT and to refine things. So bear with me. On the left side of the screen, we're going to have the boards, and this is the Brand Rep Plus, but it is also in the Elevate and Promote board as well. Okay, so for now, I am going to be working in the Brand Rep Plus, and we are going to start with the right side of the screen. This is the only way it's possible for me, is to make it this size. Hope you all had a fabulous weekend and are ready to start this work week. This is going to conclude, or include, not conclude, this is going to include prompts for your 15-minute working sessions. So this is only going to be the prompts for you, and then you're going to pause it after each prompt and spend 10 to 15 minutes intentionally working on these segments. Okay, so let me get my timer on here. That way I'm not going over. Okay, so we are going to start looking at the right side of the screen, and you are going to see that we are going to be working out of the Brand Rep or Elevate Promote boards, and it's going to be under the work hour folder. Okay, our first 15-minute working segment is going to be the value content on the far left, and the goal with this value content is to create two value content posts by following the ChatGPT prompts. Okay, so I want to show you how to do that. This is going to be located in your work hour folder. Hang tight, let me read these prompts, and then I'll show you what to do. So the whole idea between the prompt for the value content is you are going to create your dream customer. Okay, let's talk about what a dream customer would be. Okay, a dream customer is going to be someone that loves the products, that consistently buys the products, that tells others about the products, essentially pointing back to the business. Your dream customer is you, okay? Because if you're here and you're selling and you're doing this business, that's the type of person that you want as a customer and a teammate, okay? So basically you're going to copy and paste this post, and you're going to put it in ChatGPT. If you are unfamiliar with ChatGPT, in the work hour board, there is a folder called resources, and it will have how to use ChatGPT. It has an example video of what to do and so forth. So your whole goal is to copy and paste this, insert your dream customer, insert the problem, and it's going to come up with the columns. It's going to come up with a table. Let me see, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm referring to. Okay, we'll do that in just a minute in the board. So basically, you're going to click on your work hour folder on the left side of my screen. You're going to see me click on it. Okay, we are looking for this value content 15-minute segment. So this folder right here, we're going to click this. I would highly advise you, if you have not looked at this and gotten familiar with this, make sure you're reading. Read the directions, read what to plug into, get familiar with the board. The more you use this, the more that you'll know where things are at, and you'll become faster at it. I would first like to tell you, do not get discouraged anytime you are learning something new, trying to build a new habit. It feels clunky and slow at first. That's okay. It's okay. Give yourself grace. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it, but it takes practice and you have to do it, okay? So look at each of these. It tells you to complete each of the highlighted sections just like this in the prompt, and the ChatGPT will generate a specific list of tips and actionable advice that you can share in your value post. This is an ultimate tool for creating value packed posts that helps you attract dream customers. Secondly, you're going to take, this is the exact same script as it is in this right here. of the slide. Okay, it's the exact same. So what I want to show you is you can literally copy and paste this from the board. We can go to the ChatGPT, and this is what it looks like on desktop. Okay, it looks a little different on mobile, but you can see how ChatGPT has stored things for me on this side. The more you use ChatGPT, this is really cool. It's a very smart tool, and it learns who you are, how you speak, and what you're asking. But you have to, it's a very cool feature, but you have to teach it. I mean, and this is something that comes with practice. This is not something that comes naturally. You will learn these skills. So I'm going to paste this here, and I am going to put my dream customer as a busy mom, loves Jesus, and has a house full of kids with little time. Okay, and the problem is going to be aging dry skin. Okay, and then I am literally going to hit this, and look what it does. It creates all of the tips. It creates the actionable advice. So as you learn how to make value content, you're going to take these tips and create a post with the actionable advice. The whole goal behind this is simply so that you can talk to those people that you're wanting to draw in. There is strategy behind posting this way, because the goal is, this is like bridge content. That's the best way to think about it. So once ChatGPT has given you this, then the next thing that you're going to do is go to this value post prompt. So you are then going to take this value post prompt, just like this. Okay. Copy it. And it says pick and choose the post. So basically we're going to ask ChatGPT to come up with, let me see, how many does it say? 5 different options. Okay. And then you're going to pick and choose, and you can ask it to add emojis. You can shorten it. You can give it a warm, fun tone, a sarcastic, hilarious tone. The list goes on. This tool really is amazing, but it's only as good as the info that you put in it. So remember, again, this is a skill that you learn, and it's going to feel clunky at first, but just keep practicing. So now that I have this, so I would copy and paste this and save this in my boards. Okay. And now I am going to paste this script here, and I'm going to insert my dream customer again, which, to make it easier, I'm just going to do this. So these are all little tips and tricks you can do. That way you're not having to type out this all again. So I'm going to paste this. The problem is going to be right here, aging dry skin. And these are all just little tips and tricks that as I've done this, I've learned things. So aging dry skin and the desired outcome, we want, this is what I'm going to put. Radiant, glowing skin with minimal effort. Okay. And then I want them to give the insert tips and advice. So look, see, here are my tips. Here is the advice. Okay, so let's talk about this one. The tip is here, paste, and the advice is, let me see, which one did I do? This one. The advice is here. Okay, do you see that I'm literally just copying and pasting this area? And then look at this, bam. Okay, and it's going to give me 5 posts it's generating. And then what you'll learn to do is you'll learn to refine these posts. And look, it gives even pictures sometimes. So see how it's starting Hey Sweet Mama? because I put a busy mom, but I don't want my post to say, hey, sweet mama. Okay, so I'm going to show you briefly how to refine that. So see, look, it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short posts. And these are short. Look how simple these are. I mean, all this is bridge content. These people that like and comment or interact with this post are bridge content for people to get them connected with your product. So now I'm going to put remove, hey, sweet mama, and insinuate that I am talking to a busy mom. Add emojis and make it a fun tone. Okay, so now it's revamping it, it's refining it, and that's one thing that you'll learn as you continue to play and do. So see, this is cute and I like it, but what if I want to take option 2 and make it have it more bullet points? So now I'm going to say, please take option 2 and give it more bullet point top style. So now it's going to take just option 2 and see, like, you can literally have it in any format. Like, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so what I want you to do now is, I also have examples of different types of content in here as well. The whole idea of value content is to not mention your products or your company. You're literally just giving advice and ways to enhance what you already have. Okay, so if this is something that you've done, the goal is to create 2 in the next 15 minutes. If you've done 2, make sure you save those to your board or schedule them for your group, or this is meant for your regular profile because we want to draw people in. It's like a funnel. Okay, and then if you are new and you're like, oh, I'm not sure about this, you can always go to the newbies info lifestyle post, and this is going to give you another step you can work on for the next 15 minutes, okay? And then there are some story options, product, and story slides that you can add. So now pause, take 15 minutes, and work with this. Okay, now for the next segment. Okay, the next segment is going to be the current customers. We're going to work on messaging current customers. The goal within this segment is to connect with at least 10 to 20 current customers in the scripts using the work hour folder under the current customer. See this segment right here? You're going to click on that, and you have current customers, if you know their problem and if you don't know their problem. I want to tell you loud and clear, over and over, you will hear me say, the goal of Authentic Reach Out to message your customers is, do they have a problem? Are they looking for help? Okay? You need to drill those into your mind because we want to be problem solvers, not product pushers. Do they have a problem? Are they looking for help? Okay? I will tell you, I've done this for 3 years now. I didn't know very many people's problems. We don't want to just assume their problem is aging skin or wrinkles or crepey skin because they're using the firming cream. Over the past 2 weeks, I've had people tell me specific that I have issues with dimples on my legs. Cellulite is a problem. So it is really helping to identify a single problem so that you can then better serve them. Okay, so now what you should do, okay, let's look. The current customers are anyone that has purchased within the past 90 days. Do they have a problem? Are they still looking for help? Okay, working out of this, here's your goal. I will tell you that if you, most often you're going to be starting with, I don't know their problem. So the opening messages is very cut and dry. Add their name. You can add emoji, like I have to have emoji for expression in talking. And then just make it sound like you. But the whole idea is to keep the framework of this script. And I'm telling you, this works. So now make sure with each person that you're contacting that you're keeping track. So today is Monday. What I highly suggest is you find a way to keep track of your customers. So for instance, I have mine written down in, let me see if I can, in my customer logbook, okay? And I have the name, how I contacted them, what number of script I'm on. So like you'll see, like this is authentic reach out number 1. Okay. So if I just message that person, I'll write their name down. If I texted them, I'll put C for current customer, T text, and then I'll do AO1. Okay. But let's say they respond in the middle of my work hour. Okay. So then I'll put responded next to it and I'll put AO2. So it kind of helps me keep track that way. Okay. So the next one is, and I will show you, so if you don't have a way to keep track of them in the resources, you're going to find, this is the ChatGPT for Beginners. This is the example. If you click on this PDF, you're going to find this. It tells you your different types of leads, and it's going to have a place that you can print this out and you can keep up with people as you talk to them, okay? The reason I encourage you to write down each person that you're messaging is so that by the time Friday rolls around here, if they have not connected with you, there is a gentle nudge message that you can send them the following Monday. That is how I'm keeping track. So you have past customers, current customers, engaged leads, and face group members, okay? So now print that if you need to, find a place to write this down, work on your current customers for the next 15 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the third 15-minute working segment. You are going to reboost your post. I would highly suggest, if you've been with us for any period of time, that you reboost bronzing pearls, any sort of Botox beads, the True Face Essence Ultra, because those are going to be going on sale. You want to think about things that are going on sale and posts that have had good engagement, okay? Because every time, and you're going to see every time you reboost a post, I would encourage you to do 2 to 3 at least of products or products and opportunity. This alerts all past engaged people that either commented or reacted. You want to focus on the product posts that have done well in the past. Then you want to post the script and the photo because that draws attention. You may want to use what's in the board, okay? So go back to the work hour. We're going to go to the third reboost and past customers. You're going to see the reboost options. Okay, so there's firming cream, there's mascara, there's tanner. Here are bronzing pearls. Here's an opportunity post. And then here are bronzing pearls activities if you have people that have purchased. Look through this, take a few minutes and do that. And then what you're going to do is switch to past customers. A past customer is anyone that hasn't purchased in the previous 90 days. So the goal is, what is it? Do they still have a problem? And are they looking for help? Okay, it's very important that you follow the scripts that are in the boards. You can add a personal touch, okay? Connecting is key and caring is essential, but the scripts are going to lead you back to the point of contact. I know previously one of the issues I did have was I could start conversations with my customers, but I always have a hard time segueing it back to the business. It is not wrong for you to reach out for the business. You are growing a business. So two things can be true. You can check on your customer and you can love them well, and then you can serve them by bringing it back to the conversation. So the goal is to reboost 2 types of product posts, 1 product or 1 opportunity. Connect with at least 10 past customers using the scripts in the work hour folder. So you're going to see, here's the work hour folder. If you know their problem, if you don't know their problem, I'm going to say this again. If you're not familiar with this board, get familiar with the board. The only way that you're going to be able to be successful at this is when you do these steps. Okay. Go ahead and pause and work for the next 15 minutes. Okay, for our very last working segment, we are going to reach out to our VIP group members and our engaged leads. Okay, the goal is to connect with 10 to 20 VIP group members using the scripts in the work hour folder in the VIP face group members. And then also the engaged leads. Message anyone that has reacted or commented on a product post or opportunity post within the last 3 weeks, 21 days, okay? So the goal for VIP messaging outreach is key in running a successful group. The benefits, reaching out to your group members has 2 big benefits. It helps you find people who need help, and it makes your group more active and builds a stronger community. I will tell you that's something I've noticed personally in my group is the engagement and reactions have gone up quite a bit. So here is your goal. This is the way you're going to do it. You're going to start with your most recent members first and then work backwards. Those are going to be your hottest leads in your group. Send the person a friend request before messaging them, and don't send too many messages too quickly or Facebook will restrict you. Some of us have been there before. So to do this, you're going to go to this last working segment here, this VIP and engaged leads, and here is the VIP outreach, okay? So here are there are different types of messages. You can read these and check these to see which one you feel like goes the best. So this conversation series, this is basically for a new member, existing member, referred member, okay? And make it personal. Put first name. I put changed to the member of my group, Tandy Talk. I run the group, just wanted to welcome you, and I did like a little happy emoji. And then how did you find the group? You would be amazed at how many people come across this. Plus, it's also really encouraging. I had so many people say, I just came across it on Facebook. Well, that's cool. And so on. So as you wait for them to respond, once they respond, then you go to the second and then you go to the third. Now you should work on that. Also within this 15 minutes, you want to work with engaged leads. An engaged lead are people who have liked, commented, or interacted with the business related posts in the last 21 days. Your goal is, what is it? Do they have a problem? Are they looking for help? Here's the best way to do your outreach. Start with the comments first, then move to people who loved the post, and last, the people who liked the post. Begin with your newest post first and go back to the older ones. It is very important for more than just making sales. When someone replies to your message, social media notices and is more likely to show them future posts. So you will back out of this, you will go to engaged leads, and here are the series of scripts. Make sure you pause. It is a little hard initially to slow if you've been doing this for years. I've had to change my pace, but it is so rewarding as people begin to respond. If you're new and you're like, well, I don't really have many posts, or I don't have a VIP group, please refer to the newbies info on the engagement, okay? There is still something for you to do. Okay, so each of these segments have, if you are new, go to the newbies info folder, okay? Each of these segments have that. There is the newbies income producing activities. Work through this. The whole idea of this is to set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes and work on this process. Okay, so now for this last segment, set your timer, work on this. Remember, any resources that you may need are here. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out in the social coaching chat, to your upline, to your sponsor, and I'm available as well. Have a great week. Thanks, guys.